Welcome to Uncluttered and Unfiltered, the podcast urging you to let it go and don't look back. With nationally acclaimed professional organizer Christine Stone and self-proclaimed hot damn mess radio and TV personality Eden Kendall.
Welcome, everyone, to Uncluttered and Unfiltered, the podcast for women over 50 with me, Eden, and Christine Stone, who is a professional organizer, which is going to come into play probably more on personality than anything else in this episode, because our topic is, and we're going to get into this shortly, when the hostess becomes the guest.
Yes.
Right? Because that's a whole new turn of events, and that is actually something that is going to occur in your life.
Yes. I'm having a hard time with it.
So we are going to explore what it means when you are the perpetual host and now you have been invited to be the guest, whether that's Thanksgiving, Christmas, dinner parties,
right.
What have you. Staying overnight is usually in play. So we want to really get into that. So, but before we do that, there is a big, messy piece of drama going on in the world of The Golden Bachelor. And we're not talking about, and stick with us even if you don't watch this show, because we're not talking about that haphazard attempt of a Golden Bachelor season that just occurred where none of us could make it through all the way because it was terrible. So awful, and everyone knew none of them really wanted Mel, and Mel really didn't want any of them. And he ended up with, spoiler alert, 3, 2, 1, Peg. And that was only because Cindy dropped out at the last minute. So he really only had one left standing.
But is this true that he's with somebody totally different now?
I had not heard that, but I have no doubt that that's true.
I could have just thought about that.
There's no doubt in my mind that that's a high possibility. Yeah. I'm sure that's possibly the case. But no, we're talking about the very first Golden Bachelor, Gary.
That's spelled G.
Spelled like Jerry.
But he's Gary.
But he's Gary.
And I didn't like him then, and I don't like him now.
You called him a cad at one point. It was the greatest thing ever. Did you just use the word cad?
I was not a fan of him at all.
So he ended up with Teresa, and they were married for 5 minutes, and she walked away and kept it classy.
Yeah, I thought she did.
And he walked away.
And wrote a book.
So in his book, he took all kinds of pot shots at Teresa, who finally said, I don't think I'm going to stay silent anymore. Yeah. He's a cad.
Yeah. Well, the one that got me the most, being the true crime junkie that I am, where he said he could cut her limbs off and put her in the shed over there. I'm like, what is this, Dateline? I mean, that is the most bizarre thing. Now, here's the thing, though. I was not a big Teresa fan either.
No, but
but she doesn't deserve that.
Not at all.
But I'm a little shocked that she kind of has taken it the way she has too. Like, I think she should have come out way earlier, and I think the gloves should have been off, because this guy's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
He is sucking up his moments of fame like what they are, which is a evaporating bowl of milk. He's like, I got to go quick. People are losing interest. And it was very interesting to me that his book came out right at the same time that there was a new, fresh season of Golden Bachelor.
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
And just the whole thing was a terrible idea. Whoever said to him, this is a good idea, was not somebody who was doing it out of friendship. It was somebody who thought we could make a quick buck here.
Yeah.
And I don't know anyone who would buy that book, but don't give it away as a holiday gift. I can tell you that.
Yeah, right. Now, I think that. Did you watch The Wedding?
His wedding?
Yeah.
No, I did not watch The Wedding.
Watched
you reported
The
it on. You reported on it so well that I felt as though I did.
I could tell the whole thing was fake at the wedding. The whole thing, I could tell that it was just a TV scam. You know what I mean?
And she has said now since then, she knew and was just kind of going along with it. But he said that he really knew that it wasn't going to work. And so she said, well, why didn't you tell me? I mean, she's poor thing over here. But then again, she kind of is, she's very complicit in it as well. Then,
I think she's very complicit.
So I kind of feel like when you sign up for that kind of thing, it's very difficult to have my sympathies.
Right.
But the writing of the book is just rock bottom.
And he's telling how he wishes he would have picked the other one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, really? I just think he is a very strange bird. I just think that she's lucky she got out alive, and I'm not joking when I say that.
No, he was showing her the lake
Right.
where he lives, and he was saying like, over here, yeah, it's very there's a lot of solitude. It's very
Right.
quiet. I could totally
Cut
chop
you up and hide your
you.
body. And yeah, okay. Well, it's been fun,
That's
and
a
I
red
gotta
flag.
go. Yeah.
You put a lot of thought into this.
Yeah.
Or
I'm telling you, I hope they don't do another Golden Bachelor. It's
unfortunate.
It's too fake. It's too fake. It's
Yeah.
not ever going to be real because I just think it was a poor idea to begin with.
There's one of my favorite sitcoms on is Ghosts on CBS. And one of the characters happens to also be a favorite character of mine just because I love the actor. He visits our city a lot because he's a huge fan of our team, but his name is Asher Grodman, and his character is Trevor, and he's a ghost, and he can only watch what's been put on TV for him. So he's like complaining about the Golden Bachelor. He's like, I can't stand it. I'm watching all these old bags. You know what would be good if they would do the show, but put younger people on it. And they're like, there is a
one.
show.
Yeah.
There is a show
Yeah.
like that.
I don't like the younger ones either. But
Well, I don't either, but nobody's asking me to watch that.
No one's asking us to watch the younger one because we wouldn't. But anyway,
Sky Rizzy isn't putting all their marketing money in that one.
right? Exactly. Now we've moved on to some other condition that I don't know what it is.
Oh, that they're advertising.
Yeah.
There's this thing for wet eye. I don't know what that is.
What is it?
Wet something.
Wet something. I know. It's like, really?
I'm getting all of these conditions. I know you are too, just watching the commercials.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, let's get into our subject, shall we? Tell us about the host becoming the guest.
Okay, so this is my first year ever, and I'm 63, not hosting Christmas. And the reason is because my daughter just had a baby, and she's not going to travel with a newborn, obviously. So I have had to really sit with this and be okay with not being the hostess because you know me, that's like right up my alley.
Sure.
Okay, that's my thing. And so I have decided to embrace it, and it's been a challenge.
Okay.
But I'm embracing the good parts of it.
Which are?
Well, normally the day after Thanksgiving, I start to become a crazy person because I'm getting ready for everybody to come and I'm decorating the house and blah, blah, blah. Well, I don't have to do this year because we won't be here.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's a bit freeing. So I'm actually going to enjoy the after Thanksgiving weekend and not be ripping my hair out of my head trying to get everything looking perfectly.
Good.
Next up, I'm enjoying not having to cook and clean because there will be food, some that I will cook, but mainly, everybody will be bringing something and it'll be more that type. Normally, I'm the one that cooks everything and does everything. And I think the whole experience of it, like waking up Christmas morning and we have our initial Christmas mugs that everyone grabs. It's like traditions. And I think that's also something I've had a real hard time grappling
Understood.
with. That
Sure.
we're trying to bring some of the traditions, but it's going to be different. And I really have to put a different mask on and really say this is going to be good and I'm going to be into it because you're not at that place right now. Your kids aren't married, and I would have never thought that even 3 years ago. What do you mean no one's coming to my house for Christmas?
Sure. Yeah.
But it's happening.
Here it is.
And here it is. And
Was she nervous to tell you?
I think she was.
Yeah.
I think she really kept avoiding it until she actually had the baby and was like, look, Mom, she's an infant. You know what I mean?
She's real. She's here.
Right. So,
do you want to fly with her? Because I don't want to fly with her.
Right. So I think, yes. And of course, I totally get it. I've had kids of
Yes.
my own, young kids, and it's so hard to travel back then
Yeah.
versus how crazy it is right now. So I totally get it. And I've had to, just say it's time to shift,
Yeah.
the
Shifting
way you
gears.
think.
So it is a mindset, and I'm certain that we have listeners right now who are saying, "Yep, I went through this last year. I know I'll be going through it next year, or even this season, just like you are."
Yep.
So, what are some of the things you're going to implement? Are you going to make changes to your psyche? Are you going to do meditation every morning? How are you going to make this go down?
Well, I went on ChatGPT.
Oh Lord, oh Lord!
And I asked, how am I supposed to behave as the guest instead of the hostess at
Lord.
Christmas
Okay.
time for
Can't wait.
a family member?
All
And
right.
I have to say, I do love ChatGPT. Now, will I be following all of these? I'm going to try. I really am going to try.
Oh.
But the first one is arrive with gratitude, not expectations. Let her know how proud you are that she's creating a home and hosting with her own style. Now, I agree with that. It's her style, her Christmas, her way of doing things. So I do have to embrace that and say, this is how you move on as your kids get older and have their own family. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to have gratitude,
Sure.
and not expectations.
Okay.
Okay. Next, let her lead. That I'm grappling with. I'm going to do
Yeah.
it, but I'm grappling.
You're
So
having a hard time.
even if you've hosted for decades, it's now her turn.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to let her do it, follow her rhythm, her plans, and her way.
Look at you.
Look at me.
You're so
I'm gonna
evolved
I know. I'm
for an
gonna
old
be,
lady.
right. I'm going to be a new person after this week. Offer help, don't take over. Another thing I'm grappling with.
How are you going to do that? Let's pretend. You're going to
Okay.
role play? Let's role play.
Yeah, let's role play.
Okay. I am washing the wine glasses. I'm about to put those babies in the dishwasher. Is that okay?
It all depends. Are they real?
Crystal.
Are they real? If
Yeah.
not, you can put them in the dishwasher. Other than that, we need to hand wash them and let them air dry.
How are you going to tell me?
Honey, are those real? Do you think we should hand wash those?
I don't know. These are the ones you and Dad got us for blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, then they are real, honey.
So we're not? Okay.
So I'll do it. I'll do it.
Okay, so you offered to
Yeah,
help.
yeah, I
You're
offer
not
it.
telling me what to do. You're
No,
just
I'll
gonna-
do it.
Good job.
Thank you. Okay. Compliment her choices, her decorating, her cooking, her traditions, and show her that you see that the care she's putting into it.
Okay.
I mean,
Make sure those are real compliments, not
Yes.
like you can taste how hard you tried.
right. I mean, listen, she's going to be a lovely host.
She will, of course. she will.
I think it's more about control and letting go of like everything, doing it the way you've done it for a million years. You know what I mean? And letting someone else pick up the baton, as they say. And I agree. I mean, I think
Yes.
it's time. I'm not overly thrilled, but it's time. Bring something thoughtful,
Okay, that's something you would do. I know that. I know this about
not
you.
controlling.
Oh.
A
What would
dessert,
be an example? Okay.
flowers,
Okay.
a small hostess gift. Nothing that suggests she should do the holiday the way you used to.
Oh.
So I don't bring out their nameplates that I've had forever that I serve them food on.
Okay, but wouldn't that be cute? No?
I don't know. I was thinking
Oh.
I was thinking about it, but then I'm like, is that too forward to
I
just
don't
bring their
know.
nameplates over and say, "We remember when you used to eat off these?" And then they give me this look like, "Really? You
Yeah,
brought
I
them
mean,
all
she
the
might have
way?"
that fine china, and she's all
Right.
excited to
Right.
use it.
You brought them all the way. Now you're
That is
making us
that
eat
is-
off them, and I'm a mom with 2 kids.
That's a tough
Yeah.
one. Ooh, is that a tough one?
Respect her household routines.
Okay.
Bedtimes, kids' rules, meal times, flow with the rhythm she's
Well, you got a
built.
good taste of that recently,
Yeah.
so I don't worry about you there.
Yeah. I mean, also, in my opinion, like I've said before, whatever mama says
Yep.
goes, especially when it
she's
comes
mama.
to the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Be calm in the room. Holidays can be stressful for the young host. Your pressure can be grounding, gentle energy she leans on.
Okay. So
I have to learn to be
We
the
need to
calm
get you a
one in the
stress
room.
ball.
Yeah, I have to be
Or
the
fidget
calm one in the
spinner.
room. Share stories, not instructions.
Okay.
If she asks for advice, offer it softly. How do you offer softly advice?
I mean, it's really hard to get anything by them these days.
Yeah.
It's hard to even, it sounds passive aggressive if you do that, doesn't it?
Well, I could see my daughter saying, "You don't really like it. You're just saying that." Or, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, I do think they can read my facial expressions at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll always say what I always say: "No, I love it. You're doing great. I love it." And then she'll go, "No, you don't. You're just saying that." So I think we've been down this road before, but I really am going to make a bigger effort to keep my mouth shut and just let her do things the way she wants to do it, and just be helpful.
Yes.
You know, find joy in the shift. Now, after reading this, I really did think about this. Find joy in the shift. You've done the years of hosting. Now you get to just show up, cuddle the grandkids, sip something warm, and enjoy the day without coordinating the whole show.
There you go. You can do it.
I can do it.
You can do this.
I can do this, you guys. And I'm going to report back after
Oh.
this, and I'm going to let you know. And I'm even going to make my daughter give me a report card on how I did.
Will she do the podcast?
She would call in. I think she would.
That's the,
I do.
That's the thing I think we all
I
need.
think she would call in.
That's
but
the
I am
episode
gonna,
we need.
I am going to give a really big effort to just step aside
Okay.
and let it be her holiday.
All right.
Okay,
All
that's
right.
it.
We need her on the pod.
And thanks, ChatGPT, because I really, really learned a lot.
Oh, I think we all did. And we all can't wait. Cannot wait. All right. If you are going through something similar, by all means, let us know on our Ladies Only Uncluttered and Unfiltered Facebook page. That is a private group, but we'll let you in. Just ask. And we have every other social media out there as well. So find us, share us with a friend, and no matter where you're spending your holidays, we want you to have a lovely, safe, healthy one. And do, like I said, share your stories. And remember, always being the host and never being the guest. Looks like it's time for Christine to let that go.
And don't look back.
That's two.